So, sporting my new thing here where I can carry my phone and whatnot. That way they don't get all scratched up. So apparently, they attempted to deliver something this morning, and it said that the mailbox was full. So I'm thinking what's going on is they haven't even been here yet, and the package is left at the post office because they're not going to carry that package out here. They already know that, you know, it won't fit in the mailbox. It's a big old huge heater because my heater went out, and and so I had to do a mechanic move, right? I had diesel fuel all over myself. Freaking, it was a mess. But I was able to get, because I've got two of them already. This is going to be my third one. And so I got one to work. It's the old one that I had. That's the one that I used to pour old oil into it. So it's clogged up and it doesn't work. It doesn't work that great. It needs to be cleaned. It needs to be set up on a bench and cleaned. I'm doing all this without a garage, without a shed to work in, and it's a mess. But anyhow, I got a brand new one. And so they're saying that they attempted to deliver it. So I don't think that's true. I think it's sitting at the post office. So I'm just going to go ahead and go down there and see if I can pick up my package, because I don't know what I was thinking. I could have, if I'd have known that it was going to be shipped through USPS, I would have shipped it to the post office box here in Avenel. But I don't know what I was thinking, and I had it sent to my address. I thought for sure if this package this big, I thought for sure it would come through UPS or FedEx, right? And so that's why I had it shipped to my physical address. So now I have to go down there and pick it up. But you know, I've been having an issue with my tooth for it's probably been a couple months. So I'm going to actually stop in to a dentist and see about making an appointment. I don't know how long, because the filling fell out, but I don't know how long it will go before, real bad damage starts to occur. I'm doing right now. I mean, I didn't even have any clothes really. I'm gonna pick up some stuff when I get there so that I can do all this. But I'm just like, I have to make this appointment, right? Otherwise, I'll probably lose the tooth, and that'll be no bueno. And I've bit it's really super sharp. One of the dentists that I went to, made the tooth really sharp. It's bizarre. I've never had a dentist that did something like that. But that's the tooth that's giving me problems. And it bit the crap out of my cheek yesterday. So I'm just like, man, I gotta make this appointment. So that's what I'm fun today. And I was gonna do something else too. I was gonna do one more thing. I'm trying to remember what the hell it is. back to town because, believe it or not, I've been living in this dungeon. Well, in the wintertime, it's a dungeon. In the summertime, it's a freaking oven. And I still haven't changed my oil either. My car. Waiting for some sunny day, sunshine. There was one sunny day, but the oil was too cold, and I don't want to, use cold oil. One sunny day where I can put the oil where it'll be getting warm. That way I can warm the engine up, and there's not too much of a difference in temperature between the oil that I'm replacing and the temperature of the engine. The engine needs to be warm so all that dirty, nasty oil will come out of there, right? Last time I done it, I didn't even lift the car up all the way. I just only lifted one wheel, just did it makeshift real quick. And so the oil's actually dirty in this car. I used to keep it, clean, always doing oil changes like every 6 months. But now it's been like 1 year and I haven't changed the oil. I've got all the stuff to do it. Just waiting for a sunny day. And so anyway, what was I talking about before that? So this is the 33 highway. We're heading north. Actually northwest. I made that fish last night. I was like, should I make the fish or should I make the enchiladas? And so I ended up making the fish. And my pan only cooks one piece of fish at a time, and I could eat 2 fish, right? The tilapia and the fillets of tilapia. And so I started making the fish. I took it out and went and rinsed it out in the sink. And to rinse off all that, I guess they put ammonia or something, put some kind of chemical in there. And well, I just discovered this new thing I saw on YouTube, and I forgot to freaking put the lemon on it. I forgot to rub it down with lemon before I made it. So I had already put it in the pan, and I've been cooking with coconut oil, by the way, and it seems to be a lot better than the other GMO crap that I've been using. It's very good. And it's just that it doesn't stay liquid, right? When it's cold, especially where I live, it's like freezing out in the kitchen. It turns into solid, so you have to scrape the oil out, right? But in the summer that won't be an issue. In the summertime it'll be liquid. Anyhow, so I forgot to rub the fish down in lemon. It makes a huge difference. And so I was like, I had already put my seasonings, which I got some new seasonings, but I didn't want to put them on there because I'm waiting to show you. Okay, I'm going to show you these seasonings that I got and these other products. I'm finding all these products that are not freaking poisoned. So I used my own seasoning. I finally got my curry powder, so I put the curry on there. I put garlic powder and black pepper, lots of black pepper, which I need. I should write myself a note to pick up some black pepper right now. I mean, I know they don't have no organic pepper here, but you know, I don't live near a Walmart, so my membership with Amazon just ended yesterday, so I could pick up some organic black pepper from Amazon for like $5, but I don't have the free membership anymore, so I don't get the free shipping. So I'll probably just buy regular freaking black pepper from the store. And you know, when I am able to get to a Walmart, I'll pick up the organic black pepper and then throw the other one in the trash can. And so which way should I go? I'm gonna go this way. What the hell is that? The water? Yeah. No. I don't know what the hell that was. Oh, must have been the lid. Yeah. And so I'm going to go pick up my new heater. And so you know, I told you that to get sourdough bread over here in a one-horse town, like I said, there's no Walmart around here. To get sourdough bread in this one-horse town, if you can find it, they usually have one loaf, okay, on the shelf, and it's probably been there for 2 weeks. And because apparently nobody buys sourdough bread in this town. I've told you the demographics of the town. Okay, people buy tortillas. You should see how many tortillas they have. They have a whole wall full of all different tortillas you can think of. So that's my dilemma. I'm trying to get some sourdough bread. Okay, so if you can find it, if there's that one loaf of sourdough bread that's been sitting up there for probably 2 weeks, you're going to pay $7.50 for it. I could get that off of Amazon, right? Quality sourdough bread, if I still had my membership, for $7.50. So I was like, this is how they're poisoning the people, because bread is the #1 food worldwide that people eat. People eat bread. So what do they do to it? They take out everything that is good from the bread and leave you with freaking garbage. They take out all the essential minerals, which bread is supposed to have. 40 out of 44 of the essential nutrients that you need is in wheat. They take all that stuff out of it. That's freaking criminal. And they leave you with gluten and starch. That's all you're eating is gluten and starch. And well, if you're poor, other places they're freaking playing it off smooth, like places in San Francisco, they get good freaking bread. And so I'm like, you know what? I'll make my own damn bread. And so I started looking for a bread maker. And strangely enough, this heater that I'm going to pick up right now, this company, it's called Vever. It's a Chinese company. Before, if you would get these that were made in United Kingdom, I think they're from Germany or United Kingdom, they were like $1,000. Okay, so China started making them, which I'm going to pick one up right now, and you can get them for under $100. What do you think is going to happen to the automobile industry? It's the same thing that's going on with it. And so this company also makes bread makers. I just found this out right now. And so I'm like, well, I thought you took the wheat. Wow, I should show you this. They're doing road construction here. Right by the creek bed. I wonder why they're doing that. Nobody freaking uses this road out here. What the hell is going on? They're fixing the bridge out here for some reason. Maybe they're expecting flood. That shows you how fast they can make a road, huh? Just diverted it right here. They can make a road so freaking quick. It's just that they took freaking monopoly over it. It doesn't cost to build roads, it pays. They're making bank. And so I was like, I thought a bread maker, you take the wheat, right? GMO wheat. That'll be my next endeavor, trying to find some freaking raw wheat, right? Because you can buy it already ground up. You know, that'll probably be my next move. But, you know, it'd be nice to get the wheat and grind it yourself. So I thought you'd take the wheat and you put it in the bread maker, because I saw these things a long time ago. I remember it grind up the wheat and then it freaking mixes up ingredients automatically and then it bakes it, right? And it's a bread maker. And well, I guess it don't work that way. So they had this one lady, she was freaking, she says, oh, you can use all-purpose flour, it doesn't matter, the only difference you're gonna this and that. It's like, why freaking make your own bread if you're gonna use the same freaking crappy ass freaking destroyed freaking garbage that's not good for your health? Why in the hell are you going through the trouble to make it for then? You're gonna get a bread maker and use all-purpose flour? You might as well just go down to the store and buy the crap, the garbage. And so there's people out there, you know, giving the people bad information. So I was watching this one guy that, you know, there's this one guy, he's really popular, he's making money, and he's already a millionaire now. He's a content creator. And I told you, all these content creators, I don't know if they're up to speed, you know, the younger ones probably are. But, you know, the people who are content creators, probably shouldn't even say it, because I'm sure YouTube is not on board with it, right? They're going to be a competitor. But there's something, I won't tell you what it is, but there's something that just became available now to where content creators can, well, I can't tell you about it because I'm on BoobTube. I mean, I'm on YouTube, and they're a competitor, so can't tell you about it. Maybe later. So was in San Francisco, I wouldn't even have to worry about making my own bread. They make it and they sell it to the people. If you want to buy, you know how you go down to you go to Walmart and you buy a loaf of bread. You can get sourdough, or you can get English. I guess they call it. One is called English, and the other one's called sourdough. One's called like Italian sourdough, and it costs $1 for that big loaf of, I guess they call it French bread, right? And the ones you can get in San Francisco, I don't know how much they're charging, but you can buy them on Amazon. $17 for bread that has not been destroyed. Take all the nutrients, nutritional value taken out of it. You can buy it on Amazon for $17. And so I'm like, well, I better learn how to make sourdough bread. But for right now, they have some at Walmart. They have some at Walmart that's made with unbleached flour. That means they don't take the germ out of it. Okay, so that's what I was talking about. Yeah, this one guy, he's getting real popular. He's already a millionaire. He started out, he wasn't rich. And he started making these videos about this subject, right? Trying to work your way through all the freaking poison they're putting up on the store shelves. And he said this wheat is no good because they take the germ out of it. They have to take the germ out of it to keep it from going bad. I don't think that's the case. I think they take the germ out of it to screw your ass over. That's why they started taking the germ out of it. And sure, it, you know, longer shelf life, but that's not the real reason. They have ways around it if they want to. Look what they're doing with technology. We have almost freaking alien technology, extraterrestrial technology. If you do research on what this AI is all about, it's freaking unbelievable, the technology that we have already. You don't think they can do something with the flour? They're doing that on purpose. And so he said, well, they have to take the germ out of it so that the flour does not go bad. It extends the shelf life. And so I'm like, okay, so what is the germ? I'm thinking it's like some little seed inside of it that's the germ. So from what I can understand, the germ is the essential oils. It's the oils that are in the wheat. And that oil contains all the 40 out of the 44 different nutrients that you need, which I think is the only thing on planet Earth that has that many nutrients. Wheat. Hence, why do you think that wheat is the #1 food that everyone around the world consumes, eats? And so that's what the germ is. I guess I'm not a food expert, right? But I guess germ means the oil that's in the wheat seed, kernel, wheat kernel, whatever. And in that oil has all the nutrients. And so anyway, I'm gonna go over here and take care of all this stuff, and I'll turn the video back on later. I see you guys in the comments. Thanks for leaving comments. Thanks for double tapping the screen. Coming into town now, so I've got to go take care of some stuff. I'll turn the video back on shortly. Okay, so I got my package. And it's a big old scoundrel. See, I had to throw my whatchamacallit up there. But I'll show you. I'll show you for your viewing enjoyment. Let me open it up one more time. I got in here. I'm acting like I'm taking a picture so people don't freak out so bad. You see how big it is? That's my that's my that's my uh that's my diesel heater. It's the third one, right? But you can buy 10 of them before you pay what you could get from before you can get. And then there's my oil. See my oil? See, that's, and it's sunny out here in Coalinga. So by the time I get back, to Avenel, there'll probably be no sunshine. But I'm thinking what I should do is take my oil. There's a guy who used to take us out fishing, and he used to run the recreation center. But what I should do is take my oil and put it up here on the dash. That way it'll be warm. That way I could probably change the oil today. It's sunny here in Coalinga. But 17 miles down the road to Avenel, I don't know if it'll be sunny, but I'm going to put my oil up here. That way it'll be warming up by the sunshine so I can do the oil change. It's freaking noise pollution. And this town, this little one horse town is freaking going in the shitter. All the business are going. I'm going to drive by right here and show you that the business just went out. I was going to have a little bit of stuff done last year, and I pulled in today, and the whole damn thing shut down. Let me grab my oil. So I got my oil. And I'm going to pull out of here because this guy's a fucking idiot. Like, if that isn't the oldest stupid ass trick in the book, set your own alarm off. Freaking idiot. So, yeah, what I'm going to do, Mama, probably about 50 years old. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my oil, and it's cold. I'm going to put it right here on the seat. I don't want to put it up there because, you know, it might leak. And somehow maybe I can change the oil. But like I said, I don't want to pour freezing oil in a hot engine. It doesn't take a rocket scientist to know that that's not the way you're supposed to do it. And anyway, so I went looking for the dentist, and the dentist is not where he used to be, right? The last time I was there was probably 30 years ago. And he's not supposed to be. I mean, there's other dentists in this town, but you know, I'm looking for something that is more affordable, because I can't afford these other dentists. So this is the only affordable dentist in the town, but I don't know where the hell his shop is. Right? Apparently he moved. There's somebody else there, or they have a different name. So yeah, right here. See, this business just closed down. Let me see if I can pull over here safely. Yeah, I was just here last year. I was gonna have some see, what was I having serviced? I forget what it is. I think I was gonna have the brakes. Why is this thing on? I think I was gonna have the brakes changed, which I still haven't had them changed. I put on the front brakes for myself, but the back brakes is a different story. right? The front brakes are disc brakes, so I was actually able to do that. But the back brakes, I ain't doing it, because you lose one part and, you know, you're done. Out there where I live, you know, can't do it on the dirt. You have to have, you know, cement. Anyhow, look at this. Another one bites the dust. Closed now. Auto repair in Coalinga, California. Gone now. And that's basically the basic sentiment for the whole town. The courthouse, gone now. The whole court, that used to be the court there. Everybody used to line up out here to see the judge that they treated as if he were God. It was real bad. No wonder why they shut this damn thing down. It's freaking horrible. And the police that used to be here, worst freaking scum you can imagine. I mean, they weren't gunning people down, but they were freaking idiots, big time. Well, for people who don't know law, people don't know their basic rights, you know, it was really bad for them. But if you understand law, then it was not an issue. Which a lot of people are learning this stuff now by watching the First Amendment auditors. Oh yeah, I was going to stop in here and see if they have concrete bricks. But you know what? I'm just getting some bad vibes, so I'm just going to get out of here. And I'm going to see, because, I mean, it doesn't take a rocket scientist. It doesn't take a rocket scientist to know that you don't pour something cold into something hot. And this oil is probably like 40 degrees. Okay? I used to have a little thermos thing. But the engine, when I get out there to change the oil, that engine's going to probably be like 140 degrees. So how are you going to sit here and pour something that's freaking 40 degrees? That's 100 degrees difference, right? So I don't want to mess up the engine. So maybe I could just set the stuff down up here on the dashboard, and that way I can change the oil, because it's been a year already, right? I need to change this freaking oil. I just hope the shit don't spill. Okay. And I hope the sun stays shining. I'll let you know. Okay, so I'm going to shut this off for right now, and I'll turn it on my next step up. What school is that? Coalinga Unified School. Yeah, all this stuff gone now. That used to be what you would call it. This one actually changed. They actually put a fitness center there, which I can understand, because, you know, the people with money, they're the ones who actually pay for that shit, right? So they can come down and have a place to work out, so they don't have to work out by themselves at home. All that crap gone now. That's where they used to do drug testing and whatnot. All shut down. Okay, so stay tuned for when I come back on live. Broadcasting out of the city of Coalinga, California, in the Central Valley, California.